Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to read chapter 8 of Two Dogs in a Trench Coat Go to School. And if you remember in chapter 7, the dogs found out about the big project that their class has to do. Stuart was feeling a little nervous about it, and the dogs got really hungry, and so they went down to the cafeteria. So this is chapter 8. I still don't understand what you're doing here, said Stuart as they walked down the hall. We are your dogs, said Waldo. You are our boy, said Sassy. But most dogs don't pretend to be a person and sign up for school, said Stuart. That is because they are not geniuses, said Waldo. Like we are, said Sassy. You can't save your boy when you're in the backyard patrolling for squirrels, said Waldo. Save me from what? Said Stuart. School, said Waldo. But first, let's talk about cafeteria. What is cafeteria? Is it where the meat factory is? I guess, said Stuart. No, wait, there's no factory. The cafeteria is where we have lunch. Here it is. This place? Said Waddle, looking at the tables lined in the huge room. Yes, I can smell delicious lunch, but also sweaty sneakers and trumpet, and human school lunch is different from human home lunch. Well, we also have a gym here. And band practice. So we just eat lunch food, said Waldo. I'm not sure you could call what they serve for lunch food. Oh, gross, it's Sloppy Joes again. I have never smelled anything more delicious, said Waldo. I don't think they even used new meat. I think they recycled all the meat from the previous weeks. That sounds wise, said Sassy. It won't seem so wise after you taste it, said Stuart. Here, grab a tray and get in line. This is fun, said Waldo. Tell her what you want to eat, said Stuart, pointing to the woman standing behind the food. I will have all the Sloppy Joe, please, Waldo told her. The woman took a plate with a hamburger bun on it and scooped shiny brown meat on top. Is that good, or do you want more, hun? She asked. I want more, said Waldo, as much as I am legally allowed to have. She scooped more Sloppy Joe onto Waldo's plate and put it on his tray. Waldo picked up the tray, leaned over, and ate all of his meat and the bun. Now, let me tell you, that is not something that we do in our lunch line, is it? But remember, he is a dog. No, said Stuart. You're supposed to sit down at a table first. Why? Asked Waldo. Didn't I just give you food? The lunch lady asked Waldo, looking at his clean plate. I don't think so, said Waldo. I do not remember any food. You want egg salad or Sloppy Joe? Sloppy Joe, please, said Waldo. A lot of it. Save some for me, whispered Sassy. I will try, whispered Waldo. You'll try what? Asked the lunch lady. I will try to eat all of your Sloppy Joe meat so you don't have to save it for next week. You're a fun kid, said the lady. I'm from Liver, Ohio, said Waldo. Don't eat it yet, said Stuart as Waldo put his nose near the meat on his plate. Sit first. Sassy sat. Waldo almost dropped the tray. I mean, come over here and sit at a table, said Stuart. Sassy stood and they made their way to a table. That's funny. Stuart said sit first, and so Sassy sat, like dogs do when you tell them to sit. Can we sit with you? Said Waldo. Of course, you're the best dogs in the whole world. It's nice having you here. We will save you, said Waldo. Hey, quit grabbing and start passing some of that meat down here, said Sassy. Waldo dumped half of the Sloppy Joe meat from the plate onto the tray. He regarded the lunch for a minute and then pushed a bit more of the meat onto his tray. Then he gave Sassy the plate. She ate the lunch in 12 seconds. What, was that half? Asked Sassy. I'm still hungry. Oh, yes, said Waldo, that was half. But you got to eat the whole first plate by yourself. You should have given me all the meat from this plate. That does not make any sense, said Waldo. Don't worry, though. We'll go back for thirds. You don't get thirds, said Stuart. You're not even technically supposed to get seconds. What? Said Waddle. That's ridiculous. I'm going to faint from hunger, said Sassy. I need to nap immediately. She lay down abruptly, causing Waddle to fall halfway and almost out of the trench coat. Do you want the tiny carrots from my lunch? said Stuart. Yes, please, said Sassy, perking back up. Are they wrapped in bacon? No, said Stuart. I will eat them anyway, said Sassy. Thank you. School is fun, said Waddle. Every day you say it is boring, but it is not. There is meat and a skeleton of bones. There is a bully who made a joke that was not very good. I got 2 piles of meat. There are big projects and free t-shirts. Also meat. And I've heard a rumor about sneakers to chew on. Hey, look who it is, said Bax as he put his tray on the table. I'm going to eat my sloppy joe with you today. Sometimes Bax likes to sit here, Stuart said. Hello, Bax the bully, said Waldo. Are you enjoying your meat? No, said Bax. I like it, said Waldo. I will finish yours if you don't want it. It wasn't too salty for you. Your jokes are terrible, said Waldo. Hey, Stew and Salty, said Bax. You should get some friends named Carrots and Beef and Potatoes, and then you'd have a whole meal. So Bax is not being very nice to Stuart or the dogs, which makes me sad. Are you hungry all the time like I am? Asked Waldo. Is that why you always talk about food? I'll bet you're hungry all the time, said Bax. That is correct, said Waldo. Well, yeah, said Bax. I'm done with lunch. Stuart said to Waldo, are you done eating? Will they give me any more food? No. Then I am done eating. Let's go. Goodbye, Bax the bully. Have fun eating. You have fun eating, said Bax. Your salty food. Yes, said Waldo. I have fun eating all my food. See you in the educational classroom. And that was chapter 8 of The Dogs and Stuart, encountering the lunchroom for the very first time. I think it went pretty good, wouldn't you say so? All right, stay tuned. I'm going to read chapter 9 next.